my internet friends, and welcome to another version of At Home Productions with Spiritual Connections. Today I want to talk about a subject, a specific topic of discussion that to this very day mystifies me completely. That is angelic protection. Angels. The Bible's description of angels and how they protect individuals while on the earth. Now, in the Bible, in the book of Psalms 91:11, it clearly says that God encamps his angels around all that fear him. Take 3 seconds to understand how and why that is possible, and what is your opinion of the fact that you have angelic protection. Well, some of the mystifying things about the God of creation, if you are a believer in God. If you are not, then I hope one day you see the light. But angels have been assigned to protect us. There are certain specific angels, seraphim, cherubims. These angels are basically residing, and some of them in the heavens that don't leave the heavenly places. Some of them come down to earth and give us insight. As I sit here today making this video, I am dealing with my own shortcomings, and it drains me most of the time. And I keep thinking I'm never going to be able to be the person that I want to be and servants to the God who created me. I will never be able to alleviate the fleshly shortcomings that we have as human beings. And I have to sit back and forgive myself when I make mistakes. But there are times I can definitively say that there is a intervening of thought process that takes place in my mind when I make mistakes in my flesh. And I do believe it to be the voice of angelic beings communicating to me, telling me that it's okay. You can get up out of the bed. You can walk in confidence, and you cannot let your joy be stolen because you have been incapable of securing fleshly consistency. And that's just the way it is. As a human being, I know that God has created us, but we also have shortcomings. But angels do have the power and do show up in our lives at certain times, unannounced, unseeable to the human eye, but aid in our desire to keep a joyful spirit, and they do speak to us and lift us up. Have you ever been in a situation where you were thinking about doing something and there was a voice that said, don't do that? And you either listened to it or you didn't. In most cases, in my situation, when I hear that voice, when I hear that thought, I say that is an angel. An angel warning me that this person, these individuals, this activity is not conducive to. I should walk away, and I should put a lid on top of that thought, and I should not give it the ability to take existence, because it's only going to be harmful. And I listen, and I pick myself back up. Pick yourself back up when you fail. If you're battling depression, if you're battling anxiety, if you're battling fear, call on the angels of God to remove those dark spirits that are designated to destroy your joy. That's correct. I said it. Dark spirit forces. The Bible in Ephesians 6:10 says, we wrestle not against flesh, but against dark forces in high places. But be not dismayed. Angelic protection is there waiting to lift you up every time you make a mistake. Until your last breath, you will have situations where you will be confronted with failure. But that is not the end of your story. The beginning of your story is that God watches over us and gives us the strength to keep on keeping on. Have a great Sunday.